Coming up next, North or Be Eaten. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Booking It. Actually, you could probably just start calling this the Matthew and Cooper Show.
Because once again, sadly, they could not join us.
But, who are we? I am your humble and eloquent host, Cooper Cobbs, and that's over there, that's Matthew Killingsworth.
Howdy.
Yep, and the two people missing from this show are Tanner Lewis and Isaiah Reski, and we miss them. But Isaiah's making that to Chinga, working with his dad, and Tanner's off going to dinner someplace. So,
Yeah.
here we are on the Matthew and Cooper Show, talking about...
Proud to be here. We can probably have a better name than
Proud
that.
to be...
But...
No. Yeah, well, I feel bad for Dak Prescott. Yeah, for those of you who
I
don't
feel
know,
bad for Isaiah because he's the only reason Isaiah's been winning.
Yeah, well, it's true. I can't believe we're both 1-4. We play each other this week. Whoever wins this week is gonna be in playoffs.
Not eliminated.
Yeah, well, we're not doing so hot in fantasy, are we?
Yeah, we're not. I don't know how I lost a Thomo. I know. See, Cooper laughs when I say Thomo, so that tells you how
He's
bad
my
he
only
is.
win, though. He's my only win. Anyway, I guess we should talk about North of Beaten.
Wait, you're my only win, I think, because I played you week 1.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's true. All right. Anyways, yes, talking about North of Eden.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we don't get eaten in fantasy. Oh no, we should probably we'll stop talking about fantasy.
Yeah,
That's kinda bad.
They don't
I
really
try.
care
I try.
about our fantasy league.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We still love you. We still love you. Well, what do you think about North of Beaten, Matthew?
Well, as you know, I haven't finished the full book yet, but I liked the part I've read. Just continuing the story.
What part are you at?
The Iggies. Let me see what this
Not
part's
the
called.
Eggabees anymore.
Oh, right, the Wingfeathers, but they're still called the Iggies in the book. I'm at the Stranders of the East Bend.
Ooh, nice.
That's like 1/4 through the book. A little more.
Oh, I thought you said you were like just barely less than halfway.
I said it was under halfway. Now that I'm looking at it, it's a little... it's... I'd put it at 2/3, or I'd put it at 1/3. I'd put it at 1/3 through the book.
Well,
Hey, I'm trying, man. I got a lot of reading to
what was
do.
your favorite part so far?
I liked hearing about the monsters in the little cave thing. I forgot what kind of cave it's called. But I liked better descriptions of the monsters that we heard a little bit of in the last book, like the Toothy Cow and the
Hornhound.
Cave Blat and the
Okay.
Hornhound, all those.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But I like that. I like that scene.
Yeah. Is this book like way better than the other one so far?
Yeah, I think it's probably better. It's because now we're introduced to the world. We know what things are. We know who people are. Now it's more of just like I was saying in the last podcast, like how I love books where it all connects and you start to see connections between different things. It's starting to be more of that consistently, and I like that.
Yeah, that's why Harry Potter is. Oh gosh.
Yes,
Second
that's why
week
I love
in a
Harry
row.
Potter.
Harry Potter reference. Unless Isaiah cut that out, did he? Did he cut that out?
I don't know. I was listening. I've only listened to like half of our episode last week, so I don't remember
okay.
where that was, but
Yeah,
he
well.
may have.
Whatever,
Isaiah the Cutter.
whatever she's bad at, she's really great at making everything something in the end.
Yes, I know.
The Wingfeather Saga is definitely very good at that also.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah?
I'd love to be able to read these at my own pace instead of having to rush
Oh
through
no.
them.
You're not at your... Oh, watch the movies.
No, read these.
Oh yeah. You shouldn't
Instead
be
of
on your
having
own
to rush
pace.
them.
You should be reading these quickly.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I would rather
Oh.
read them at my own pace than have to read them super fast.
Yeah, I think I
by
asked you
the
this
next week.
question. Maybe it was the first one, Edge of Darkness. Now, do you think that you would like them better being read aloud to you or no?
I don't know.
Mm.
I haven't been read aloud books in so long.
Yeah.
And I don't really ever remember my family finishing reading aloud a book. unless it's like a really short book. But like, you know the Rush Revere books,
Yep.
like those historical like time travel ones, look that are not very good now, but like they were
Yeah.
good back then.
Yeah.
My dad used to read those aloud to us, and I think he may finish like the first one, and then he started doing the second one. And we just kind of stopped. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think my family has as much history of reading a lot of books as yours does.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It might be good. I kind of just like reading myself though.
What'd you think about the title of the book?
Uh, not the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of exclamation points in titles.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, it's kind of weird for like writing, but
Yeah.
I get it. Well, what'd you think about the footnotes
Andrew,
in this book, huh?
oh, there's definitely not as many,
Yeah.
but and there I get what you were saying, or I think you and
I
Isaiah
said
were
it,
saying
yeah.
it the very first one where they're not meant to be as funny.
Right.
But I think I've only had like a few so far, like 5 maybe.
Yeah. Which is it's not very much considered.
Yeah,
Considering
the
first
last one it was like every other page.
book. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I think there was only a double footnote once so far in this book, like where there was 2 on one page.
Yeah, that happened a couple times. Another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you think
Anyways.
about the character development in this book so far? Like
So
how
far?
Janner developed and Tink developed.
Well, I think some of them are kind of the same. Some of them seem to be even more greater characters than they were in the last book, or more important rolled
Yeah.
characters, maybe. And some of them seem to have kind of jumped. And I'll explain specifically what I mean by these things. So, for example, so I feel like Tink is really like his personality and his character hasn't really changed much, except we now know that he's supposed to be like the king or the high king, whatever you call it. But like he himself hasn't changed. Janner hasn't really changed much either, but he's kind of changed a little bit, I guess. You know, like he says at one point that he feels more mature now.
Yeah, definitely.
I would agree with that. Even just from reading it, you can tell he's a little more mature and he thinks about things a little bit differently. Even though he thinks about them very similarly, he thinks about things at a different scale now because like he knows he's supposed to be the protector and he's like always taking that into account when he makes decisions and thinks about things. Lily is the character who I was thinking made the biggest jump because as I mentioned the last couple episodes, I've noticed how she seems to like have a special thing for animals. Well, now apparently she can just tell animals what to do and they'll do it. So, like that one part when they're all getting into the pit to hide from the fangs and the trolls.
Nugget is
and,
but like she's no Nugget for like ever.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about when the donkey wouldn't move. And they were trying to get the donkey that was carrying Mr. Reteep, and they were trying to get him in, and the donkey wouldn't move, and she goes, "Donkey, get in here!" And then it starts moving, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then it even had the little hint. It was like Poto raised an eyebrow at her.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
funny.
Interesting. I don't. I think that'll turn into something eventually, but don't spoil.
I mean, it kind of does.
But then obviously Pete the Sock Man is a much
Yes,
bigger character in this
definitely.
book because he's been in the book
Yeah,
for more than just like the last few chapters.
yeah. One of my favorite characters just in the Wingfeather saga has been Artham. No,
Oh,
who is Pete the Sockman? I'm gonna call him
Pete the
Artham
Sockman.
from now on.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna call him
You
Pete
know,
the Sock Man.
okay, you call it Pete the Sockman. But I actually almost relate more with him than I do with Janner. That may be surprising.
He's
Some of
basically
my-
the older version of Janner. That's
yeah,
way cooler.
exactly. Yes, definitely. And he writes
He's basically
poetry.
Spider-Man, actually.
That's kind of weird. But yeah, it's like he inherited like all the cool traits of a bird, but like he didn't get like the bad traits, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like anyway. But some of my favorite parts in Arthur Beaton are just like Arthur protecting, like especially in the beginning, like in the pit. What was that chapter called? I'm gonna try and find it. Where they're
well, he
fighting
wasn't-
all of the when he's
Oh, when you're talking about when he was just standing there with his eyes closed, distracting them? Or was it
Yeah.
when he was like whistling and running around in circles and all the things thought he was crazy
No.
and they didn't know what to do with him?
no. It was when they're running from the fangs.
And he was beating them all up single-handedly,
Yeah, where is that?
swinging around in the trees. That's why I said he was Spider-Man.
Oh, oh, that makes sense.
He also beat up what's that guy's name? The little guy that used to work at the library,
Oh,
the
Zuzab?
Ridge Runner, Zuzab. Yeah, the Ridge Runner guy who was a traitor. He beat him up.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely.
That was cool.
Hang on, I'm trying to find this real quick. I think I'm almost there. Ah, here it is. Okay. It was at this moment that Peak the Sock Man leapt from the rim of the gully at top speed, his arms spread wide like wings, and Janner watched his uncle with awe. His socks had long since fallen away in shreds, cut to pieces by the talons at the ends of his reddish forearms. Pete's white hair trailed out behind him. One of his eyebrows lay flat and low, and the other arched like a curl of smoke. And in Pete's eyes blazed a single purpose: protect, protect, protect.
Oh wow.
I don't know. That was just
His
every time I read
talons,
that, it was just to protect, 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 and that just it always got to me. Like his sole purpose was to protect.
Yeah, he's the
And-
throne warden.
Exactly, and it always kind of stood out to me.
I'd
So
be
going
annoyed
back-
though if I had to be a throne warden instead of a king,
Yeah,
and like Nolan was the king.
Nolan is younger,
Huh.
Matthew's younger brother. For those of you, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually would argue with you. Well, maybe not. I wouldn't argue with. I would disagree with you on the fact that you said like Lily changed the most. Maybe it's just the fact that I've read the whole book multiple times since your first time reading it. You're not all the way through yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you haven't gotten to the parts yet where I think you've had like the kind of seeds of the beginning of what is gonna happen, but you haven't like seen it yet.
Okay.
Like the part where Janner gets mad at Tink because he didn't like run out of the goalie fast, or he hesitated doing something, right?
What do you mean the goalie?
When
Like
they're in
little pit?
the Gargan Rockroach, yeah. And
Yeah.
he asked him to do something, and he hesitated.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
Tink is easily my least favorite character.
Really?
Yeah, he's not smart.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
in situations, he's just
Yeah.
not smart.
that's kind of Janner in the beginning. He's like, why does Tink have to be king? Why is
Yeah.
But later you find out.
Then he's like, I get talons.
Yeah. But later you find what?
Not really.
Ew. I'm talking about Tink and Janner.
I know. I was kidding because he's basically like a miniature Pete. That's not as cool.
Oh yeah, it's true. But yeah, Tink. He and Janner have like several little fights like this throughout the whole book, kind of, and but you find out later that Tink just doesn't want to be king, right? I don't know. If you were king, would you want to be king, or would you feel like, oh, it's this responsibility that's been placed upon me, and I hate it?
I don't know. I don't think I'd mind being a king.
Yeah,
Never really thought about it.
but you'd definitely
Never
rather be
really-
the king than the throne warden.
Throne warden?
Yeah.
Probably. It might be annoying if like, I don't know. I've always thought like being president would be kind of annoying, as great as it would be, because you'd have Secret Service all over you all the time, and that's basically what the throne warden is.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But hey, it's
I
like
guess
your
it would
brother.
also be kind of annoying. Yeah, it'd also be kind of annoying.
I see what you mean. Well,
I wouldn't mind an older brother though.
yeah, that's true. I'm gonna say this. I cried a lot. Well, when I say cry, I mean I
cried
got
a lot.
tears in my eyes at some parts.
Aw.
No joke. Like I don't. But I think. Do you think that this one is like a lot more emotional than the other one?
Oh yeah, like not that I cried, but like, I think it's supposed to be.
It's kind of like the first book was kind of silly, more for kids. This book's kind of like a grown up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How significant was that change?
Also, oh.
Go ahead.
Also, is this Janner on the front cover?
No, that's Tink. I know. They make him look
Oh.
older.
Yeah, he looks like way older than Janner.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine, but that's okay.
Yeah. Also, it says she cut their hair, but like that's the exact same. Anyways, what was your question?
How significant was the change in tone from like this one being a more mature book to the On the Edge of Dark Darkness being more of a kid's book?
Well, you can tell this is supposed to be, more adventurous maybe, and like less slow moving. I guess I could say faster moving because the other one was clearly just trying to
Yeah,
set up the world and the area, and
definitely.
now they're expanding out of the area, and it's a journey. And you have all of the greatest characters from the series going
Yeah.
on the journey, and uh, you have upgraded dog, and he's now really big.
Yeah.
Nugget. Anyways, but I think this book would make a better movie than the first one for sure.
Oh, for sure. The Edge of Dark Deep Darkness. Like, if you look at what happens, if you just do a summary, like, there's only like half a book worth in there,
Yeah, I
and
know.
these are
Like not much happens.
like a lot happens in North of Beaten, like a lot. And if you go
Yeah.
through it, like the summary would be really long. But
Mhm.
I can't really like read anything to kind of describe this, but he really does a good job of slowing down while speeding up in this one. And the other time,
Mm.
like it may not be as good in the first one, but I think he did a good job of kind of speeding it up, even though it was more of a slow book kind of thing. What do you
Hmm.
think about that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like it was the first one was definitely still interesting, but when you think about the
Yeah,
plot, like you were saying, like they don't really do much. They just, they have one adventurous chapter after like 10 setup chapters where something
yeah,
happens, and then there's
definitely.
like a few more just talking, chilling out
Yeah, and it's not
chapters,
like set
and
off
then
and
something
payoff, like
else.
set up and payoff. It's not like
Yeah.
that extreme.
It's
It's
like this one seems to be more just move, move, move type of
yeah.
thing.
I always like these books, like especially like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, where they're like on a journey and they're kind of going on. I don't know. I always like those kind of books.
Hmm.
Not I don't really like those like hypothetical. We're on a journey, like an emotional journey. I don't know. I always like the
Yeah, I
ones that are
know. I
actually
know.
like journeying somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're not big fans of
Harry
romance
Potter
novels
7.
over.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Yeah, we're not.
no.
Or Scarlet Letter, which
Oh yeah.
says it's a romance novel, but
It
it's
says it's
not.
yeah. We talked about that on the Scarlet Letter episode.
Yeah.
I'd recommend
Yeah.
you to listen to that one. Maybe not with your
Oh,
kids,
yeah.
but it's a good one. Um,
Yeah, it turned out pretty good, yeah.
yeah. I guess we should kind of talk play by play through this, but anything else you want to say?
No, you can continue.
What'd you think about just what about Miller's Bridge? What do you think about Miller's Bridge? The
About
big
what?
like the bridge over the chasm where they're fighting the trolls and fangs.
Oh, yeah. It was a good part. Like, the trolls are pretty interesting in this book because I feel like in all other books, including Harry Potter, but not limited to Harry Potter. Trolls are like the big ugly things, and they are in here too, but they're also like really strong in here. They're like kind of the same but different from like all other books with trolls that I've ever read.
Which
Actually, except
includes
for
Harry
Frozen.
Potter, period.
Yes. Hey, and The Hobbit. They have trolls in The Hobbit.
The
You know
movies,
the
not
trolls
the
at the
book.
campfire? Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
that's true. That's true.
Well,
You're
no, they
right.
do. They have it in the book. Yeah,
That's true.
it's in the book.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh, I guess in Frozen they're like different, but
Okay.
anyways, they were just
Wow.
they described
Frozen.
them.
This episode is really full of all sorts
Oh
of
yeah, I know.
pop
I'm trying to
culture
mix in everything.
references.
Pop culture.
Trying to pretend like he's a cultured homeschooler.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll talk about Frozen if I want to.
No, we
But
can.
no, they describe the trolls in here as being really strong. You can see all the veins in their arms and like that kind of stuff.
And they're not in Harry Potter.
Well, in
Period.
Harry Potter, they're just big, ugly, like
Yeah.
clunky, clumsy. They're not really like thought about being like scary, kind of like you'd think about. I don't know, like the Minotaur or something.
Hmm.
Like the Greek Minotaur, the big monster that's just huge and buff. But like,
Yeah.
it's more of they're just always just big and stupid, and that's why they're dangerous. But here they sound like more like actual. They have actual brains, and they actually know what they're doing, and they're like
Yeah. These sound like
strong.
they're a bit more smarter than the average
Yeah,
literary
exactly.
troll. What did you think about Nugget dying? Huh? Teardrop.
Uh,
That may or
yeah.
may not have been one of the parts where I teared up at.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, I think
And he was big too, so it was like you shouldn't have died, bro.
really.
I don't know. I think he should. I would like it if he was in the rest of the book. Not that
Is
I've read
Nugget your
very
favorite
far after
character?
that. But no, come on, bro. Poto's the best.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know. Pete the Sockman's getting up there.
Pit A. Arthur Wingfeather, right there. He's my favorite character. I've already said it.
Yeah.
What do you
Arthur Wingfeather is not my favorite character. Pete the Sockman is okay.
So you don't like the Arthur Wingfeather with like the
No,
white hair and the
I just
you
like
just
the
like
name
the
Pete the Sockman.
and it's spelled Peet, which
I
is
know.
awesome.
I like
It's
it.
so hot.
I like it. But yeah. Wait, isn't that his middle name? I always forget why he's called Pete. That's his middle name, I think, right?
No.
It's Arthur P. Wingfeather, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I think so. But
I've never thought about that actually. I just
I
thought it
always
was
forgot why he was
alibi.
called Pete. Yeah. But yeah, there was one part where it said
I
Arthur
mean, yeah, I know
P.
it's Arthur. It's
Wingfeather.
on the journals. Yeah, it said Arthur P. I didn't know.
That's right, it was the journal.
Maybe it's Arthur Peterson. Ooh, no. Probably.
Actually, probably.
I don't know. We'll see. But Andrew Peterson's brother is Pete Peterson, so that might be a
That's
kind of a
pretty
wink,
hot.
wink.
Shout out to you, Pete Peterson, if you're listening. You should be listening.
Oh, okay then. What do you think about the dragons? Do you have any guesses as to who he is near you, young ones?
Wait,
is?
what'd you just say? Wait,
What
what
do
I
you
think about the what?
the sea dragons when Nugget dies? And do you have any guesses who the he is near you is?
Oh,
I love to
is
see
it
Matthew.
Nag the
flowers.
Nameless?
Oh yeah, I can't.
Yes,
answer
it
this,
is.
can I?
You didn't say no. You didn't say no.
Just throw out some guesses, and we'll come back next
Okay.
time with you knowing.
Okay. My first guess is Nag the Nameless.
Okay.
My second guess is Resurrected Esben Wingfeather.
Oh, okay. actually
My
kinda
third
funny.
guess. Those are all my guesses.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
It has to be one of those,
Okay.
right? Or maybe it's like a. Oh wait, no, he died. Never mind.
Who
Oh,
died?
maybe it's Slarb.
Didn't
that'd be
Slurp
hot.
die?
No, he just ran away.
No, he died. Remember the thwaps, Poto, like, went to
Oh,
town.
that's right.
I guess not really
It's
much.
Resurrected Slarb. I don't know.
We don't really have much more to
Oh,
talk
or
about
it could
here.
be the general guy.
General Crack.
Crack, yeah. I don't know.
That's a name.
He hasn't been in this book yet, so maybe.
Nope.
Yeah, all the things names are pretty funny.
Oh, it's
They're kind of fun to
funny.
say.
So, we're kind of going to Dugtown where, like, General Crack is, and he's describing, Andrew Peterson's describing it. I don't know if and he kind of does a riff off of the Obi-Wan quote from Star Wars talking about Mos Eisley. Like, you'll never find a more wretched place of hive and villainy or whatever it is.
Oh, that's so funny.
He kind of
Because
does
I
that in this
noticed
book.
another like cheap rip-off reference somewhere. I can't remember what it was. I just remember thinking that I can't believe he did that.
Yeah.
There's somewhere else in this book already that happened. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, you know what's funny? So I'm doing my digital speech for NCFCA on the history of the fantasy novel. And, a lot of people think that Tolkien was, like, the original, like, high fantasy or epic fantasy with swords and stuff like that. But he really wasn't.
Okay. Yeah.
So, there's this author named Morrison. He wrote a book. And do you know who the main character, King, was in that book?
No.
Gandalf.
Oh my gosh. And it was written before The Hobbit.
Uh-huh.
Oh dang! Who's
Yeah.
the ripoff now?
And Gandalf's
Do
horse...
we need to bring up the argument from episode 1?
No, we don't. No, we don't. We'll talk about that later.
See, this proves my point. Gandalf is a ripoff.
But then you saying Dumbledore's ripoff
All
of
right.
this Gandalf.
No.
Um,
It ends. The argument ends here. You can
It
continue.
does. We can continue. But the horse is actual... So the horse in Lord of the Rings, Gandalf's horse named Shadowfax, and it's similar.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's like Silverfax in this one. So
Oh no way!
yeah, it's pretty cool. Interesting stuff. Anyway, there's not much more to talk about. Did you meet the Stranders yet?
Yeah. What?
Did you meet the Stranders yet?
No.
Stranders. You
No.
haven't met them? You're at the chapter of the Stranders that you spin, and you haven't read them yet? No? Okay.
I don't know.
Is there anything
Did
else
you
to
say
talk
the
about?
strangers?
The Stranders.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
Hmm.
I don't know. We were hoping Isaiah would finish up and hop on at least for a few minutes. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess we can do some donor shout-outs.
Oh yeah. Hey, before we do that, I was just thinking while we were doing this, like I kind of feel bad because I'm kind of restricting our whole conversation and everything because I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
What if after we finish the whole series, we made like an episode of just all of us looking back on the
guys.
series?
Oh, Isaiah!
Oh, Isaiah's
my
here.
goodness, Isaiah!
Glad I made it on time.
Yeah, no joke. All good things. All good things.
Dude.
We just
oh,
quoted
yeah,
Frozen again. Dang it.
Okay, glad I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Frozen. What are your thoughts on the first third of North of Beaten?
I thought it was pretty good. I definitely liked it better than the first book. In my opinion, for Wingfeather Saga, it gets better per book.
Mm-hmm. Maybe at the last episode we'll have like a big rank. We'll rank them all.
Yeah.
Matthew was just talking about here, Matthew, why don't you go ahead and continue your idea before I say it. So,
Oh yeah. So we were talking about favorite characters, and we were wondering who your favorite character was. It can be it doesn't just have to be from this book. It can be from the other one,
Yeah,
the
I
whole
got it.
series. Well,
Thinking.
make it from one of these two books. I said Pete the Sock Man. Cooper said Arthur Wingfeather.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arthur and Wingfeather.
oh yeah, see Matthew.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Arthur's way better than
He's
Pete the
a beast.
Sock Man.
They're the same people.
His
That's
name
his
is not.
Yeah, it's okay.
His
it's
name.
just been-
I just like
yeah.
Pete the Sock Man. The name. Yeah.
But no,
we were talking about that.
I was
arguing.
talking about your idea about the end after all of our episodes.
So what we were thinking about off mic earlier was I had this idea since I've been kind of holding up the whole flow of the season by not
Yeah,
reading
we
the
had
whole
a
book
whole schedule.
when we need to
Man,
record.
I got all these recording days.
Yeah, we have Cooper did all this work, made a great schedule. We haven't followed it even a little bit. So, but anyways, because I haven't been able to read, but also because of other people's schedules. And anyways, so I was thinking at the end after the whole series, we do a bonus or just another episode. But if we did another episode, it'll mess up your schedule, Cooper. But we did an episode where all four of us are looking back after reading the series. So we would all be talking from the point of perspective of where we don't have to worry about spoiling anything. It's going to be the biggest spoiler episode ever. We're going to talk about everything.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think
I
that'd be a
have
great
3
idea.
episodes allotted for Ward and the Wolf King right now, so if need, we can replace those. But
Well,
I think we
Tanner
just do
said he had a
bonus episode.
lot of.
Maybe we'll do a hashtag
Tanner said he had a
unedited.
lot of stuff to talk about for Warden and the Wolf King.
Yeah. So let's do a bonus. So we'll just keep the 3 episodes.
Oh,
and do
yeah.
a bonus. It'll be a fun bonus.
Sounds good.
Alrighty,
Sounds
I guess
good.
we should do some.
Speaking
yeah.
of bonuses, we have momentarily coming out. I know we said this on our video last week, but really momentarily this time. We have our unedited
that came
Pin
out,
in the
dude,
Pendulum.
That came out Thursday. This is remember? We haven't
came
recorded
out?
it yet, but it came out in the
Oh,
past,
yeah.
remember? Remember, this comes out Monday, and the Pin in the Pendulum comes out Thursday.
The Pit and the Pendulum
Oh,
is
yeah.
coming out
I'm
tomorrow.
confused
This is
about
coming
what
out
time
next
period we're
Monday.
talking
So-
about right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when this comes out, it'll already be out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this. Yeah. Oh. Okay. By the time you're hearing this, it has already come out.
Let's do some. I thought you were
Oh my
going
gosh.
bonus.
I'm
Let's do
so
some donor
smart.
shout outs.
Yes, it came out last Thursday, but for us it came out tomorrow. Yeah. So you guys are in the
Yeah.
future, basically.
Yeah.
It's all
Yep.
very confusing.
Just like Tenet, Isaiah. No. Okay. Let's do some donor shout outs.
Donor
Alright, how do you wanna do them
shout-outs.
this week?
Isaiah, since you're late,
No.
you get to do
No,
all
we
of
had,
them.
no, wait,
Go.
wait. We had a
We
very
did?
good idea last week.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
What's that?
Okay, Isaiah, you, Matthew, you say the name of the donor, and then Isaiah, you say the name of a creature from the Wingfeather Saga. Okay.
A creature? I don't remember all the
There should be
creatures. I
more
only
than
remember
five.
like
There should
All
be
three.
right. Van Pappy.
Van Pappy.
And Whale.
You said creature?
Yes,
Yes.
Creature. Oh crap! What were their names?
like a toothy cow.
Oh my gosh! No! Something
Hornhound.
Matthew hasn't heard yet.
Cave flat.
Matthew hasn't read this yet. It's in the 3rd book.
Oh, no! Don't do it.
Cloven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty
That.
then, they're cloven.
Okay.
You'll find out. We love
How
you.
about?
Love you.
Yeah, you probably have no idea what that is. Neither do I, though, so it's okay.
Well, you will eventually.
All right, Lizzie and Becky, they can be the same creature since you don't know very many creatures.
Uh, Flabbits.
Oh, nice. The
What was that?
Flabbits.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea what those are, but
All right.
Toothy rabbits, basically.
Yeah. All right, Cooper. Name more
Oh,
donuts.
we got Nana.
yeah. I thought we already
Toothy
said
cow. All
yeah,
right.
Toothy. Yeah, okay.
Toothy
right,
cow.
Toothy
All
cow.
right. Your grandparents, Isaiah.
My grandparents, they can be. I'm trying to think of a good one.
Horned hounds, Cape Flats,
No. Wait.
flaps.
Oh, I do Cape Flats.
What was the one that they fell into the den
Oh,
of?
the
in
Gargan rock roach.
Yeah, Gargan rock roaches.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
That's a
That's
good
great.
one. All right. Your Uncle Sebi, Isaiah. Your
He
Uncle
is
Oh,
Toothy
he's
cow.
a horned hound.
Horned hound. Oh yeah. Oh
Horned
yeah.
hound.
Alrighty.
Alright, perfect.
Wait, Matthew. What would someone want to do if they wanted a donor shout out?
Well, if you wanted to get a donor shout
you
out,
do.
you'd have
You
to
do.
go to. Yes, you really want one. They're so fun
Oh yeah.
to listen to yourself get compared to a creature from a book series. I'm dead serious here. That is
Go.
not sarcasm. Anyways, patreon.com/bookinit. And donate to any of our tiers. They are all inclusive of the donor shout out, among other additional
Bonus. Yep.
bonuses.
Alrighty. Please donate. We'd really appreciate it. Also, rate and review us in your favorite podcasting app.
Yes, nothing below 5 stars.
We just want 5
Yep.
stars. Anyway, I guess we'll see you next week. Until next time.
Yeah. Keep on booking it.